Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I'm in Kent, and as you know, every time I come down each month to Kent, I say that I'm going to make a live video, and I've just made a video on my channel, which is not my channel, my page, A Debt-Free Life, which is a support page for people who are struggling financially or in debt or have been in debt. And so this video is on my personal page, and what I want to talk about is managing your emotions. And I think it's a good topic for me to do today because I've had, over the last few days, it's just been crazy, and so I've been quite annoyed and irritated by a few things, and that's partly because of having to travel, partly because of work stuff. But to start off with, really, I want to talk about, I don't know if you guys watch a program called Made in Chelsea. Now, I know that people are not into like reality TV programs. I am better because I don't really watch loads of TV. I don't have time, but I do watch The Only Way is Essex and Made in Chelsea. And anyway, in this episode that has just gone, there was a couple. So you've got the woman and the man, and then the man has got a female friend. And so in this scene anyway, so by the way, the female friend has slept with the guy, and his girlfriend knows about it and found out about it. So in this scene, they were sat down at lunch, and the female friend who had slept with the boyfriend was sat next to him, and then the girlfriend opposite was, I hope you're following all this, and both of them were having an exchange with the boyfriend obviously in the middle. And the girlfriend was getting so like angry with this girl, you know, I know that you're friends with him, but you've slept with him, so every time I see you, blah, blah, blah. And then prior to that, she was saying to her boyfriend, you know, sometimes when you get a girlfriend, you know, you have to lose certain people in your life. And she was just full with like emotion, and it was impacting on their relationship. And she couldn't like let go of this like anger, and she was just kind of losing her power a little bit as well. Hi, whoever's watching, I'm talking about managing your emotions. So she was just getting really wound up with this girl, and her anger was more because the girl had slept with her boyfriend. Now that has already happened, okay? So the instant of them having sex has happened, but the emotion and the anger and the feelings that she still has are still current and present. I mean, it probably happened maybe 2 years ago, they said. What was really at the core of it, my feeling as a counsellor, is that she felt threatened by this girl still being present in her boyfriend's life. I don't think she thought they're going to sleep together again, but it's just the nature of that person being there. Now, the two problems that she had was that she expressed her emotions to this girl, and it gave the other girl the power. And I think that's kind of what I want to talk about in terms of managing your emotions in any situation, because you're going to have loads. I had a situation today where I was travelling down to Kent. Obviously, I travel down to Kent every month from Birmingham. It could take me between 3.5 to 4 hours. I'm always tired because I was in London yesterday as well, so I just didn't get to bed till about 9:30, 10. I've had to get up this morning and drive today. I was tired, I was irritated, I was angry, and then I couldn't find the hotel that I'm supposed to stay in. And then when I phoned reception to get directions for the hotel, they didn't know. I'm telling them I'm from another city. So you just picture this for a minute. You travel from another city and you don't know this area. The key things you need to know to get to your location are what is around the location that they're saying. So the things that I function on, I need people to tell me what the building looks like. And bearing in mind, I've been a social worker for 17 years and a counsellor for 8 years. I travel all over the country. There's places where I'm driving down country roads and stuff. I'll say the same to the people there. If your cottage has a particular door colour, if you have like a statue, I'm someone that will pick up on those details. If I'm driving down a dark country road, that's what I need. So anyway, I'm driving around this complex looking for this hotel. Now, what's bugged me the most, even though I've been calm when I've got here, I was actually at a sports centre. That's the first place I got to. Now, the hotel, if you carry the road around from the sports centre, you will be here. So I phoned up and said, are you anywhere near the sports centre? The person on reception said, I don't know where the sports centre is. No, there's not a sports centre. I've asked 3 times. No, there's not a sports centre. No, I don't know where that is. Or I said, well, don't you know where your facility is? Don't you know what's near it? Tell me something, tell me something. Just things like it's a red building, okay? That doesn't help. By the time I got here, I was still angry, but I managed to keep my anger down. because my feeling was there's no point in me going mad at the receptionist. There's no point in me still being angry because it's happened now. I've got here, I found it myself. No point crying, no point being frustrated. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to, it's the end of the day. I've got to do my videos, have a nice sleep, set off in the morning. If this was years ago, 3-4 years ago, I would have kicked off. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not just being honest. I would have gone mad, you know. And I have had to like make complaints before about like things when things haven't gone well. But I've managed my emotions to a point where if you don't keep your power in any situation when you're expressing your emotion, you've already lost. Because the key thing, people, to remember is when someone can see that you're losing it, they're smiling inside, really. And they've won because they've got you to a point where they've riled you so much that you're losing your emotions. You're behaving in a way you wouldn't normally behave. And when people use these terms like, that's not like me, that's out of character, it's not, it's your character, it is you, you're doing it. So what you have to do is manage your emotions. So the way that you can do it is, I've taken a few notes. I don't always take notes, but I did on this one. You just have to maintain like a positive energy. The positive energy around you as a person means that even if you're making a complaint, or if you're telling someone off, or if you're expressing something, if you do it in a positive way and you're shining like a light, then people are going to listen to you more, because they're not going to think, oh, she's moaning, she's nagging, oh, what's she coming across like that for, or he, look how aggressive they are. No one likes aggression, violence, anger. You know, we're not trained as human beings to like that. We respond better to soft tones, gentle. You can say the worst thing to someone, but if you say it with a smile and you say it in a like soft voice, then you can get away with it. Whereas, you know, I'm not saying you should do that, but the point is you have to be in control of your emotions, because you won't be taken seriously unless you are. And the other thing you have to do is, before you speak, stop, think, saying to yourself, right, what do I want to gain from what I'm going to say? What's the outcome? This is what I say to everyone that I work with as well. Have an outcome in mind. There's times where you're going to let things slide or let things go. I know for like men, a lot of times they don't want to do that because they're like, if I let that go, that person's going to think I'm a mug. They're going to think I'm weak. They're going to think I'm soft. But you've got to think about it, right? Hi, whoever's online. If you let things go, then you've won, because you've walked away from a situation. But in your head, you can say, I could have knocked that person out, or I could have told them, given them a mouthful. But you know what? I'm choosing not to. So who's won? You've won. It doesn't matter what that stranger thinks or that person thinks of you. You know in your head that you're more powerful. You know, being powerful sometimes is just being quiet, letting someone talk and let someone get all out of breath and get all angry, and just listening and saying, fine. Say, okay, if that's what you think, that's fine. They don't know what to do with that. You know, I used to be someone that I had a lot of triggers, especially with family. If my family would say something to me, you know, say you think you're this, or if there was just trigger words. Oh, this is one that I don't like, when people say calm down, or they do patronising stuff. Okay, we understand you. Condescending, patronising, not misunderstanding what you're saying, telling you to calm down, or it's okay. That's silly voice. That winds me up. I used to just be like, don't tell me to calm down, and just make me worse. I've learned lots of techniques, partly because I'm a counsellor and I need to be a counsellor, not just in the counselling room, but I can't be someone that has like these angry emotions, or someone that's got unresolved issues, but then I'm trying to help clients work through their issues. But another part of it is just that I just vibe off positive energy. I spend most of my day trying to maintain that energy from the minute I wake up in the morning all the way till I go to bed. I'm learning to let things go. When I do express my emotions, I do it in a way that has got the results. So that's what I'm trying to have: an agenda, have an outcome in mind, and then say what you need to say or do what you need to do in order to reach that outcome. And then you can't go wrong, really. You're not going to escalate things by saying, right, I've got to make this person see it from my point of view. I've got to be right. We're not going to stop arguing until we get a resolution. And that's what a lot of people do. They get into disagreements, and then their emotions take over. And then all they want is, the result is, I want that person to say sorry, I want that person to understand me. I want that you can't make anyone do anything. You can't control what that person's going to do. So that's why arguments carry on forever. Arguments can only carry on if two people are involved in them. To end an argument is easy. You just say to the person, that's fine. If that's what you think, let's agree to disagree. I've said it loads of times on Facebook in discussions. When the person's getting out of hand, I just say to them, okay, let's agree to disagree. They'll still keep coming back with other things, throwing in like little memes, saying blah, 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 blah. Oh, you, and I just let it go. And I just think, do you know what? I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm not going to stay here and have big arguments over something that's irrelevant. The important thing is to manage your emotions, to continue to be positive, maintain your positive energy. When you're putting forth your argument, your complaint or your discussion, do it in a way that people will respect you because you're doing it in a powerful way. You're clear with what you're saying. You don't lose your cool. You don't start to lose it. You just, you're clear, concise, and the person has to listen to you. Make them listen through how you communicate. So that's it really. Thank you for joining me. I know it's a Friday night. Whoever's popped online, I'm just about to end this live, but thank you. Yeah, watch the replay. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm going over to my business page in, I think, about 10 minutes to do my final live video. And thanks everyone for tuning in. I know it's Friday night. You're probably all like going to cinema or doing whatever. I'll be going to bed early tonight in this hotel. And then driving back tomorrow. Thanks, Lewis. I've just seen my friend Lewis from the Hunger Group. Thank you, Lewis, as well, for helping me to get up at 5 a.m. Lewis does the 5 a.m. starts every morning. I've not been good at all of them, but I'll be back on it next week, Lewis. Have a great weekend, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. Bye.